wish I had a glamorous story where it all began, but it's really simple. I learned early and often that I did not like working at restaurants. I was 16 years old. I was bussing tables at a rib joint, and I absolutely hated it. And a buddy of mine was a bellhop at the Radisson, and he said, "Hey, the airport's hiring." I wanted something different. I wanted something cool that wasn't restaurant work. And when you're in high school, it seems like there's not a lot of options. But to me, the airport was an opportunity that was something new. It was cool. Aviation is neat, right? You get to be around airplanes. None of my friends were doing it. It paid pretty well, and I got to learn a skill that, 20 some years later, here I am today.
So I had an uncle that took me for a flight when I was 9 years old, and I thought that was the coolest thing ever. So I went to school, got my degree in aeronautical science at Embry-Riddle, and then started working as a flight instructor, and then in corporate aviation as a co-pilot and captain, and moved up into the FBO business from there. And then I got the idea to start a new company, which we just launched today, to develop Hangar Ration. So I've been able to take new technology that never existed before and go into an area of corporate aviation that has been never served.
Growing up in the 80s, 1986 came around, and there's a movie you may have heard of called Top Gun that came out. I also grew up in the space shuttle era, so I used to watch the space shuttle take off the front yard of my house. I could hear it, I could see it, and that's really what got me into aviation. And here I am, many years later, working for NATA.
Most people, when they think of aviation, they think of airlines or maybe military. But there is this whole other side of the house. There's line techs. There's all this other opportunity of where folks can get started to bring themselves to whatever their next step is in their career path.
There's a lot of emerging career paths in this industry. It's going through a lot of change right now with the advanced urban air mobility. There's going to be a lot of positions available in that probably haven't even been fully explored yet. You're going to have people someday, they're going to be flying aircraft from remote positions.
My favorite part of working in general aviation is how dynamic the business is. You never know what you're going to get. Every single day is different. The people are incredible. People in the front of the airplane, people in the back of the airplane, and everybody who makes that airplane fly.
So that's what's great about aviation, is it's so broad. You can do so much. You can do anything you want to do in aviation. I've been able to learn business, learn all aspects of sales and operations, all within corporate aviation. And almost any interest that you have can be done in aviation. That's what's great about it. And the people are pretty cool too.